Hello, and welcome back to these videos where I talk about things that nobody actually cares about. So I haven't really thought much about what I want to talk about this week, but I think, I know this sounds kind of funny, but I'm going to talk about talking and what I kind of find interesting about it. But first of all, before I get into that, look guys, we're almost at 10K streams in 2 weeks. I'm happy. If all of you guys could go stream it just one time, or save it to your libraries if you haven't, or if, I mean, obviously if you like it, save it to your libraries, whatever. So, hope you guys will go stream that. Sorry, shameless plug there. I'll get into the topic in a second. Other thing I actually wanted to say was, I don't know, what do you guys want to see from these videos, I guess? I think since the song released, I've gotten like 100 or something new subscribers, so I'm just curious, like, what do you guys want to see from this channel? You know, these vlog style stuff, I mean, these like podcast vlog style stuff, it's fun to do. I just don't know that anybody, anybody actually wants to hear what I'm talking about, so which is fine. I like doing them anyways. Yeah, let me know what you want to see on this channel. Okay, so let's get into the topic of today. The only thing that I could think of to talk about was talking. It sounds like such a stupid subject, but actually it's pretty interesting, and here's why. So I think a lot of people that maybe don't know me personally, even people that aren't like close to me and know me personally, maybe think that I'm a talkative person, but actually it might surprise some people to know that I actually am not talkative at all. Like, I'm a very quiet person in general. I can be loud when I'm comfortable, but generally my disposition is to be more of a quiet person, to be kind of like reserved a little bit, to be kind of held back. I don't really talk to people that much. I don't go out of my way to have conversation with people. But yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to talk about this today. I want to say that a lot of people don't understand that talking is an art form. It is. It's an art form. It's funny because people look at like talk show hosts, and I would say that the majority of people will look at talk show hosts and be like, these people are famous for no reason. They ask questions off of a list and whatever. They just do that. It's not hard, right? The funny thing is that it actually is really difficult. The people that do it well, the people that are really gifted with it, make it seem so easy. You know, there's a lot of people that are just innately gifted with the gift of the gab, the banter. I'm botching that accent, but you know what I mean. I've never been one of those people. I've always been one of those people that kind of like is more of a listener than a talker. But this year I've kind of learned that you can teach yourself to be a conversationalist, even though being someone that isn't innately gifted with that. It's a little harder for me to like talk to people than it would be for someone that has that gift of talking to people. I don't think that most people think like, I have to try to talk right now. I have to try to engage in this conversation. And even me, like back a year ago, I probably wouldn't have thought of talking or conversation the same way that I do now, because I thought, I'm not good at talking, so I'm just not gonna try to talk. The reality is, to be good at something, you have to like practice and you have to try. With talking especially, sometimes that's just so awkward, because sometimes when you're talking and you start rambling, as someone who doesn't talk a lot, it can be really awkward because you can be thinking in your head like, this is not interesting, and I'm not getting to the point that I want to say. This person probably isn't listening to what I'm saying right now. They're probably just waiting to leave the conversation or whatever. So you can get in your head about it. Once you get over that fear of like thinking out loud and like finishing your thoughts, it's really freeing, because you can end up having conversations that are a lot deeper than maybe you would have gone if you didn't force yourself to like think about it while you were talking to them. I guess the point of this video, more for me than anyone else, just remember that you have to try to get better at anything in life, and conversation and talking is hard, but it's also like an integral part of building relationships with people. It's such an important part of life, and it's a very important skill to develop and learn. Yes, talking is hard, but it's super important. But that's it. That's all I got to talk about today. So I guess I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support on the last track that I put out. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a link in the description. You can check it out there. Other than that, I will see you this time next week, and we will discuss other things that I think about sometimes. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. So I'll see you guys next week.